Hello, my name is Marta and I'm here. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to say that 7 months ago. 7 months ago, I got diagnosed with a lymphoma Hodgkin. Yes, cancer. And now you are probably wondering how old I am and how did I make it. Well, I'm 19 years old and I make it because I believe I wanted to make the impossible possible. I wanted to keep my life like it was before, and that's what I did. I kept studying, I kept going out with my friends, and the most important, I kept being happy. When you get diagnosed with cancer, you start a battle against time to save your life. And immediately afterward, you start asking, why me? And unfortunately, that question doesn't have an answer yet. So instead of falling into despair, I decided that cancer wasn't going to put me down, that I had to learn from the challenges that life put me the way, and I began what I call the fight mode. Getting diagnosed doesn't only give you cancer, it also opens the door to a healthy mental issue. Mental health is also an issue and probably a medicine just as important as the chemotherapy while going through cancer. But people don't want to talk about it. When you first get diagnosed with cancer and people around you know you have cancer, the first thing they ask you is, how many chemos do you have to do? Do you have to do chemotherapy or radiotherapy? Instead of saying you, hey, I'm here for you and you can talk me about anything you want. And this is because people don't want to talk about it, and here is where patients with cancer find their main frustration. We need to talk about it. We feel the need to tell everybody how we feel, and I know people don't want to hear it, but we need to talk about it. After 7 months going through chemotherapy, I discovered how strong and motivated that person can be, and I want to share with you this strength and motivation that I had during this seventh month. I remember that the battle in my mind was even harder than the battle my body was going through, and nobody wanted to talk about it with me, and I needed to tell everybody like, hey, I'm here, I'm suffering this, and I need you to talk with me about this because I don't want to be alone. But sadly, not many of my friends wanted to hear about my excruciating pain that I was going through while chemotherapy. 1 every 3 patients that have cancer suffer a mental health issue due to this, due to people that don't want to hear about what they're going through. They feel alone and that nobody understands them and that they are the only ones that are suffering this. And here is where I want to stop and make a point. We are not alone and we have to stand for ourselves. We have to change the image of the word cancer because as we all know, cancer is bad, but at least I found a silver lining. After 7 months going through cancer, I discovered how strong and motivated a person can be, and I want to share with you this strength and motivation that I found in myself, and that all you can have it. Because cancer changed my life, but I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. I was able to turn a disease into something that enriched me, and I want to share with you my realizations I made while I was going through this. My first realization was to value life, because it can change in a matter of seconds and there is nothing you can do to prevent it, so live it at its fullest. Another one was to appreciate the things that we have, because as we get so caught up in our daily life, we forget the things that we have, like I did with my health. It's sad that we as human beings just appreciate the things that we have when we lose them, like I did with my health. Because what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't need to have cancer to realize how motivated and strong you can be. You already have all the things that you need to success in life. Thank you very much.